only. So there we go. Let's recap everything that's happening on oil, everything that we're witnessing each and every Wednesday. Love, love, love Wednesdays. It's always entertaining. Oil had given us bearish correction. It was not a bearish trend, it was only a correction. Oil news just came out with the expectations of 0, but the supply came out 6 times less, which means based on fundamentals, oil should rally, correct? But we've been observing this level ever since the market opened because we know that bearish correction is over. What am I watching currently on my trade is the following. I'm monitoring to see if this trade has enough juice to end only on my 13 range chart, or it will find the power to blast through my trade exhaustion level and to fly into much larger time frame. 2 different time frames, exactly the same concept. This is my guiding light, 1 hour. This is my trend exhaustion. This is my trade exhaustion. So, the lovely thing will be if oil will stop struggling at this level after giving us incredibly powerful instant push to the upside. Completely expected. That's the reason why I moved the stop to break even. Because I know when my trade reaches danger zone to respect what price is telling me. Very, very critical moment to see if oil has enough power to break through my first target. All the targets, all the stops based on the time frame I trade. There is absolutely nothing in common with targets on monthly and weekly charts versus target on range chart. On monthly chart, we're still short on oil in Alpha Wave Traders Club. On monthly chart, the short on oil after long trend had reached 109.63 is finding support. That's where this bullish rally comes from, because monthly reached a support. That's all there is. Formula remains the same. Monthly danger, hourly danger, 13 danger. What's appropriate for you? Are you a day trader or are you a position trader? What account size do you have? Only you know the answer. Psychological comfort is absolutely essential and critical. But more than anything, know where trade exhaustion levels are. Know where to take profits off the table and know what not to enter into. Nothing complicated. Very, very clear and very, very simple. I'm seeing that sellers are here. I'm seeing potential for oil revisit my entry point. I protected my profits and here are the sellers. Is that clear? Trade exhaustion had been reached. I took some profits off the table. My stop was at break even and the dance is on. Oil still thinking before migrating into a different time frame. So there we go. It is exactly 1 hour since oil news release. And this is exactly why I named this Fibonacci trend exhaustion level danger zone. Very bad idea to acquire trend position here. Oil had been giving us incredibly a lot of fluff, knowing quite well that it is not wise to acquire short trade here. We stayed out. So far today only 1 trade on oil, and here I am in a trade. My first target danger zone level. If my trade will blast through the danger zone level, my trade migrates into drastically larger time frame. I trade only Fibonacci levels from 5, 8, 13 to daily, monthly, weekly. Doesn't matter to me what instrument, what time frame. If it's oil, forex, stocks or options, whatever it is, big as a time frame, big as a target, big as a stop, all the stops, all the targets based on what price is telling me. First target is here, my price at break even. I expect a pullback, just like you witnessed what happened on the price. My guiding light, 1 hour. Is that clear? Fibonacci numbers are the only numbers that matter to me. I expected this very, very powerful reversal. I spelled out to you, based on my guiding light 1 hour, it was only bearish correction. But nothing good happened to fundamental traders if they simply bought because oil came out 6 times shortage as expected. Oil collapsed actually 110 points, throwing all the retail traders who are using indicators out. We waited patiently, knowing quite well that it was only bearish correction. And here it is, my trade at the first target, just like my guiding light 1 hour, taking a pause. You saw what happened on the first trade. Trade reversed. That's exactly why I'm protecting the profits, adjusting my stop to break even. If my trade will migrate through the danger zone levels, we're going into larger time frame expansion. We're finally seeing serious meaning in the price action. Adjusting my stop even closer, 96.62. Is this clear? The importance of rules, the importance of being selective and conservative, and the importance of staying out, never to acquire trend position at the danger zone levels is essential. That's simple. Formula remains the same. Just like my guiding light reached danger zone and reversed, my trade reached danger zone and taking a major pause, our trade on monthly chart had reached danger zone. Stops and targets on 13 range versus monthly range, drastically bigger clearly. This trade, 3 months. This trade could be 3 minutes. Price structure tells me where stops and targets need to be. Nothing abstract, very specific, very precise, and simple. The key, patience and discipline. Nothing is possible without patience and discipline. And here it is, just like the previous trade, this trade is taking major pause at the danger zone levels. Price is still struggling, still not transforming to a larger time frame. That's why it's a reminder, know where your trade exhaustion levels are. Know what not to enter into. Know where to take profits off the table. So this trade, unlike the previous trade, price had given us major pause for a couple of minutes at the danger zone levels, but finally we're seeing very, very powerful reversal, and price I expect to break through danger zone levels. Our patience and discipline paid off, and here's the rally we expected, and here's the rally we waited for. At any moment, we'll be using second target on oil. Danger zone 3 is here. I'm adjusting my trail to 96.69. Is that clear? So here it is, price is struggling through the danger zone, but here we are, 40 ticks later. This is very, very critical. I expect this time price to break through the levels. But I know that pullback is inevitable. My trail outside of danger zone. So there we go. Price gave us a pullback. We're migrating to larger wave expansion. My trail 96.77. Let me give you projections after. This is exactly what we waited for. This is exactly what happened. So let's see what price is telling me now. So based on larger wave expansion, my next level 97.14, then 97.32, trail 96.77. So what is the key right now? This trade is clear, evolving into a larger time frame. The key is to identify what separates correction from major trend structure. And all there is number 3 and number 5. Bearish structure was clearly 3. Bullish structure was clearly 5. Simple. And it's picking up steam each and every moment. We discussed this morning that we expect it when rally will start on oil, it will be phenomenal. And getting that backed up with triple shortage of supply of oil is incredibly powerful. And that's what we love to see. When trend reaches the exhaustion level in combination with very bullish news, incredibly powerful. That's why all the bearish fluff was nothing but fluff. Complete fluff. But it's key, it's essential to wait for the structure form before you ever enter trade. And why is the price struggling right now? For all the reasons you learn in the course. Danger zone on wave expansion, decision point 1 on guiding light. Pullback is here. As price head down on weekly chart, staging this very powerful rally, but price is struggling, reaching decision point 1. This is exact same formula, except drastically different structure. Decision point 2, where weekly chart had found support 5th week in a row, is the least significant level in the market structure between end of minor trend, Fibonacci level signifying the end of the minor bearish trend, and danger zone, which is the end of the major trend. Only 20% of the time trend ends here. So it remains to see what will transpire the rest of this week. Most important, most powerful bullish week we had seen on oil in months. So when you see that correlation with the ultimate support levels on the monthly chart, and our guiding light reaches this level, and we have triple, quadruple, 6 times shortage of oil. Why oh why you want to take a short trade? Never ever do such silly thing. So here we are, an hour later. Our trade had done fascinating dance through the danger zone. My trail 97.07, 80 ticks later. Key right now if you're trading larger time frame is not to adjust your stop too close, but it still remains essential to respect price formations. The pullback will happen at any moment. Here we are, 90 ticks later. Very important. What will oil do next? So here we are, 90 ticks later, the pullback in a play. Hey guys, so it's 12:51 EST. I have to move on. This trade is still on. So here we are, 90 ticks later, as I explained, as I described earlier. Very powerful combination of price versus news played out very clearly today. So, leaving my trail on at 97.07. If you know Alpha Wave Trader rules, you know what to do. Have an awesome afternoon and look forward to seeing you tomorrow. This dream-like bullish structure is not to be ignored. And if you know what short trend had been telling you this morning, you completely ignored that fluff, waited for 4 rules to be met, and had taken this very clear and very solid trade 2. the upside. Combination of fundamentals and price played out today very, very clearly. Adios, everybody. See you tomorrow.